What's up, everybody? My name is Kid Glyde. I'm the leader of Dynamic Rockers. Pretty famous b-boy. I travel around the world. I organize events. I've been dancing for 15 years. I think I'm pretty credible to teach you. Be positive, be strong. Let's do it. Breaking got started straight out of the Bronx. It was a movement, it started with hip-hop. Hip-hop's father, Kool Herc, he basically started it all. He started the block parties. He brought his big Herculoid speakers and everybody just went out and danced. And he would, at a certain time at the party, he would extend some of the songs by having two records of the same song, and he would extend the break. The break, there was always a break to a song, and that's why we're called B-boys, because of the break. He would say B-boys, the break boys. Because as soon as the break would come, the B-boys would come and dance to that part of the song, and just go off. And from there, a whole phenomenon started. It started from the top. People went down to the floor. Then they started adding spins and freezes, and then tricks, and then the burns were there, and everything. Now it's around the world. My crew, Dynamic Rockers, we started in '79. The founder was Eddie Ed. When he turned 18, he felt like he needed to retire. So this is how young b-boys were. When they felt like when they were 18, it was time to retire and start a new life. So b-boys were like 13, 14, around that age. And you could imagine all these kids with so much energy just creating and be like, oh, let's try this, try that. You see kids nowadays, they run around going crazy, trying to do all kinds of stuff. So imagine them dancing, and just trying different ideas and different moves. My father became the leader of Dynamic Rockers, and they battled Rocksteady at Lincoln Center in 1981, August 15th. And it was the first battle televised live. And it was the two best crews in New York. And from there on, it started. Even before that, my father and the crew, Dynamic Rockers, they traveled around. They did a lot of shows, and once it started hitting TV, everybody's like, "What is that?" And everybody started doing it. It became a fad, and the media put a label called breakdancing. Because they didn't know what it was. They're like, "Yo, breakdancing," and they called it breakdancing. So the correct terminology is b-boy. We're b-boying, and it's not nothing bad. Not a lot of people know, and it's not nobody's fault. That's the correct terminology, and that's what breaking is. That's the history.